What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 7, and I am your host, Laila Simone. Oh, you guys, we have made it to episode 7. I am so happy, I am so blessed, and I'm so excited to be here again to give you guys another episode. I'm trying to cap this season at 10 episodes, and we are almost there, and I can't believe it. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Yes, the setting is different. I am back in college. In Louisiana, so this is my apartment. No, I never did like an apartment tour or anything like that, because like I'm a singer. Y'all know how Southern looks, so if you know, you know. If you don't, just get here. But yeah, we're back here, and I plan on having some guests from out here get on very soon, so you guys stay tuned for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed Blake joining me, my little brother. If you haven't, episode 6 was a really good episode, and I think you should watch it. Before we get started with what we're talking about today, I want to make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram at Laila Simone, 2 E's and an underscore, and on TikTok as well. This pod this week is me pushing through it, because when I move, I am always so drained out. When I move, I'm always drained out. Like, I'm just tired. It's the time change, you know, adulting, cooking, figuring out what you're gonna eat every night, like little stuff like that. Like, it's draining. And I know that's like, oh, that's everyday life. This is everyday life. It wasn't my everyday life, but now it is. So now we figuring it out. Okay. So when I'm going through like the whole moving situation, usually I pack my stuff up. I take a red-eye flight, which means that I leave the airport at like midnight, and then I land out here sometime at like 9-10 in the morning the next day. I have to land here, go to storage, go pick up my car, check in here, and move all my stuff back here and get it situated, and go to the grocery store, because it's never no food. So I'm tired, and the week is approaching, and we're getting back into the swing of things. If you guys don't know, I run Jack Talk Podcast, which is the official podcast for the Office of Student Media. I'm a Jaguar ambassador, which means that I give tours and travel school to school. I am a member of Psychi, which is like the International Honor Society of Psychology. So I do a lot of things on campus. It's just, you guys only see me clowning around for whatever reason. But it's time to get serious and involve the content. So you guys are going to see all the stuff that comes with the organizations that I just mentioned. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired, and like, I haven't even been in the mood to get cute or do anything. Like, this is the best y'all gonna get, like, when I'm at school. Like, I pop out when I want to pop out, and the rest of it, I'm looking regular. Like, that is the realest thing I could ever say. Like, yesterday I tried to put on some makeup. And, like, really try to zhuzh myself up and make me feel it. But me, natural face with just a lip and some, you know, what is that called, mascara, and my brows, like, I'm cool with this, because I put that foundation on. I realized I went back to sugar cookie mode. Like, the summer skin that I had is not what I have right now, so that foundation ain't gonna match. So it was looking really ugly. So I gotta get me some winter makeup soon. But that's not the point. The point is that I am going back into hermit mode, and I feel myself doing it, and I'm trying to pull myself out. With that being said, that's gonna get us into the conversation of this week, which is accepting the new you, boo. What does that even mean, right? That basically means that you shouldn't be expecting to live your old life with new results. I know that's like everybody says that, but no, seriously, I this morning today I sat down and I really got to thinking about what this is about to become, Unfiltered has become really like, you know, something that I want to keep going on doing, something that has traveled. And I realized just in these small couple of weeks that I'm not going to be able to do the same things that I normally do in order to really be successful. And I know I sound like a broken record because we've been just talking about elevating and change and all these things, but that's what this is about. This is about change. This is about switching it up, doing new things. If y'all ain't noticed, your girl been in the gym. I'm playing. But no, I have been in the gym, like just doing little stuff, and I'll show you guys my progress. But changing your old life, bro, like the people that you had around you, not gonna cut it. The places you used to like to go, not gonna cut it. The sleep schedule that you own right now is not gonna cut it. And that's what I'm starting to realize. Like, point number 1 says, don't be afraid of new characteristics or behaviors. So if you want to work on getting up in the morning and having energy, you may need to take vitamins regularly to make sure you have the extra nutrients that you don't normally get. You may need to go to sleep earlier so you have more energy throughout the day. You may need to change your diet because the food that you're eating is giving you that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is part of the routine, and that may have to happen in order for you to feel better. And for me, I'm noticing that, you know, some of the friends that I have, some of the relationships that I upkeep, and some of the ways that I feel about the situations, like, I have got to stop with this shit. Seriously, I have got to stop with this stuff. The people that I deal with and some of the things that I do on a regular basis, it's not gonna lead me to where I want to be, and I'm noticing that more and more every day. And it's just like, what are we gonna do about it? And I've been pushing through and struggling because I'm not letting go of the simple things that'll make everything so much easier. And I'm like, girl, it's time to lock in. But the next point says, your new life will require none of your old normal routine. So if your day normally begins at 1:00 p.m. and you're trying to be this super famous influencer or whatever you're trying to be, I don't know, NFL athlete, whatever it is, your day cannot start at 1:00 p.m. Everybody has gotten up and started without you. It's too late. You done missed the bus. You done missed the early morning workout. You missed all the people that was laying on their bed scrolling on their phones. You could have posted and they probably would have went viral or something. Like, you missed the mark already. Get up. Like, get up. Because your old routine, write it down. Write down your old routine. What do you normally do? If it's get up in the morning, go take your morning dookie or whatever you do. Lay back in the bed for another hour or so. Don't get dressed till 3 p.m. Whatever that is, that has got to stop. It has got to stop in order for you to get where you want to be. There's no way that you're going to get there if you're still living out your old routine. Number 3, this is your time to find your routine. This is your time to find your routine. Find your routine and your team. Figure out what your routine is gonna be. What is non-negotiable on that list? The same way you know that brushing your teeth is not an option, going to the gym is not an option, posting regularly is not an option. Hello, I'm talking to me right there. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that I see you guys every other week at least, you know, just making sure that I'm balancing. Use this time to, you know, build your team up. I'm working on building mine up as we speak. Like, I'm noticing more and more, like, my brother is not just my brother. He can be my content partner. He can be my best friend. He can be my little therapist. He could be anything under the sun if he chooses to wear that hat for the day. That is something that is just so amazing to me that I'm realizing, you know, friends that I've known for a while are starting to step out, you know, offer their services in different ways. Like, you know, whether it be a talk or, you know, whatever it may be, like, my friends are starting to show me who they are and what they're trying to be and how to love on them in their time of transition. And that is so important. And don't be afraid to motivate yourself in ways that only you could appreciate. That's my reward for me. Like, sometimes I save stuff in my cart. If I don't complete my entire week's worth of whatever I had to do, I'm not getting the cart. Like, that's just how I do myself, so I can hold myself accountable and maybe not expect others to hold me to what I say I want to do. I'ma hold me. You know what I'm saying? But accepting the new you is something that's so important right now, because this is the end of January. I don't know if you guys have let your goals fade away, but this is not the time. This is when it gets real. Who's serious and who's playing? Who was posting on Instagram and who's still not on nothing? Who got motion? Who's a bum? Like, this is the parting of seas right now of what is about to happen. And I know I always bring a book to you guys, but I've been reading this book that my aunt gave me a couple years back, and it's called What If God Wrote Your To-Do List, right? So basically this book gives you like 2-page devotionals on what it would look like if God basically wrote your to-do list. It's pretty self-explanatory in the title, but whatever. I love the book, and this message that I read today goes perfectly with what we're talking about. So I'm gonna get my notebook real quick. These are my notes. The chapter was called Flee Temptation Early. Flee temptation early. Basically, this was about the fact that God understands that we are gonna have shortcomings. God understands that we're not gonna be perfect all the time. God understands that we're gonna get hit with challenges that may cause us to fail. However, He is so gracious that He will give us the opportunity to pull ourselves out of it as long as we trust and have faith in Him. Okay? So the verse that was given says, this is 1 Corinthians 10:13. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so you can endure it. I know y'all like, this girl can't read. I can. My handwriting is atrocious. But yes, this verse is saying that, look, be real, bro. You gonna have some problems. You are about to live life. You about to do it in a way that you ain't never did it before. You gonna do it like it's your B-Day. We know. But God is saying that I intended for that to happen. Like, I know that. But what I need you to do is come to me and I'll help you pull yourself out of it. That's the gist of it. Right then and there. Boom. You gonna see some problems, but I'm gonna help you with them problems. And that's just what God is trying to say. The same way that you could look to a friend to help you with drama, you know, any type of hardship, your parents, whatever, God can do the exact same thing. And that's all He's trying to say. Recognize the areas in your life where you are vulnerable to temptation. Hello? So where are you when you feel that you are not succeeding? Like, where are you located? For me, success is built on, what am I doing? Like, what have you done on your own? Forget school, forget everybody else's dreams and aspirations. What have you done for yourself? That's how I measure myself. And when I feel like I'm slacking the most, I wrote the places down. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places where I am specifically that I put myself every day or sometime where I'm wasting time. And in those 6 places, I need to take myself out of them, so I'm using my time wisely, right? The next point says, physically remove yourself from situations that foster temptation. So if you just wrote down this list of places where you partake in doing nothing, basically, you need to stop going to those places or use your time there wisely. Like, say for instance, boom, for one of them I wrote parties. Parties are fun and I just don't go to them often. It's just like when I do get there, it's this underwhelming feeling of, so this is it? Like, I could have been doing, like, you know, because party culture is definitely not the same as it was in the 90s. Like, I'm not finna bump into my husband at a party where everybody's looking at their phone and barely dancing and acting like you the biggest, if you are. Like, you know, like, I'm like, I could have went somewhere else, you know? And for me, how am I gonna help myself with this? Like I said, be selective about when I'm going. Like, okay, I don't need to go to everything, but when I do see something I wanna go to, go, enjoy myself. But do it in moderation. Surround yourself with accountable people. It comes down to like big goals and getting things done. I need some people that are just as go-getting as me, that really believe and trust in their own visions and ideas. And they're starting to reveal themselves to me day after day after day. So I love you. I love everybody, regardless of what your dreams and aspirations are. It's just to keep me motivated, I need motivated people. And that's just how it goes. The last one says, turn away early from minor temptations. So sometimes you can get tempted to do things in a small, minute way, and then it becomes a bigger issue. So for instance, oh, Laila, you wanna go to the club with me? And I got homework. Now it's Saturday. It's Saturday. I could go and just do all my work on Sunday, but all I have to do is say no. But boom, I go to the party. I go to the party. I drink at the party. Boom, now I'm drunk at the party. I'm drunk at the party. And now I get home at 4 in the morning. Boom. I don't wake up till 3 p.m. on Sunday. And I got all this homework to do now. And some of it's due at 11:59. So boom, now I'm in a predicament. But if I just said no to go to the club in the first place, I would have never been in this mess. But see, that's all I'm saying. Like, one no could keep me from all of that stuff I just said right now. And that's why I'm saying, like, the minor decisions can help you make bigger decisions. Like, it's so important to make sure that you guys understand this stuff. And I feel like I'm you guys' internet bestie, psych bestie, you know, mindset coach, whatever you want to call me. But I just want y'all to be up on game. Like, I'm not finna ever be on here posting stuff that doesn't matter. Like, I'm not ever gonna be on here doing it the wrong way or the messy way. It'll be times where I might come in here clowning around being funny, but I genuinely want to see you guys win, and I want y'all to see me win too. So if we all are holding each other accountable, all accepting our new lives, all accepting our new routines, and not giving each other a hard time, we can all get there together. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Unfiltered. This was episode 7. I love you guys so much. We are at 300. I'm on the road to 500 subbies. And make sure, again, you guys follow me at Laila Simone, 2 E's and an _ on both Instagram and TikTok. I really, really, really hope y'all enjoyed this. Mwah! And no boys.
What is the last meal you would want to eat before you died?
15-piece Buffalo Wild Wings, boneless, medium, with fries and onion rings with ranch. No, like a full meal? Like I could have multiple things?
Yes, but
steak from Ruth Chris with the potatoes.
When you have Ruth Chris steak?
Couple times. I had it twice. Mom put me on. It was great. A Cobb salad from Chick-fil-A. Some dressing. Some macaroni and cheese.
Damn.
Some of that.
I didn't say the Last Supper. I just said
Well,
before you
that's what they
fucking
do
die.
when they do it. You get whatever you want.
That's dumb.